Hey guys, today I want to talk about my favorite must-have items in the hair category. If you know me at all or you've watched any of my videos, you must know that I complain about my hair pretty frequently. Doesn't mean I'm not grateful for it, it's just very high maintenance. So over the years I've learned a lot about products and a lot about what I need to do to get my hair to cooperate with the way that I want it to look. So today I want to share with you the 10 things that I think will improve your hair game. Wherever your starting point is, don't look at my flyaways and frizzies and say, I don't want hair like that, because if you saw my starting point, you will know that I come a long way. My hair literally dries like a tumbleweed. There's a lot of it and it does whatever it wants. So I'm gonna start off with the things that have to do with washing your hair, because a lot of people don't think about it this way, but how frequently you wash your hair and the products you use and the methodology you use, if you're too aggressive, really has a huge impact on the way your hair looks. I wash my hair once a week, and if you can get away with it, wash your hair as infrequently as possible, because when your hair is wet, your hair is super elastic and it's super breakable. So you want it to be soaking wet as infrequently as possible. And you also want to allow your natural oils to condition your hair. So I'll get into that in a minute. My first thing is, since I wash my hair only once a week, when I wash it, I gotta wash it good, especially because I use dry shampoo, so you'll get buildup on your scalp and you don't want to look like you have dandruff. So my first item, this looks so strange. It looks like Bowser's shell. It is a silicone scalp scrubber. I just go in the shower, I put shampoo directly on it, and I don't rake it through my hair because, again, when you have soaking wet hair, you don't want to be so aggressive with it. I take it and I go side to side in each little area until the shampoo is frothy all over my head. Frothy. I feel like it really gets off all the buildup. It helps if you have any flakes. I don't get that. That's one issue I don't have. But if you do have scalp flaking, it will help with that. It also stimulates hair growth because you're massaging the hair follicles. You just don't want to rip them out, so you don't want to rake it through your hair. Just be very gentle. I got this one on Amazon. It was a few dollars. I got one for my boyfriend too. Boys can use it too. Boys can use anything we can use. I just say girl talk because boys usually lack the interest, not because it would be bad for them. So number one, scalp scrubber. On to my next shower related item. This is a microfiber, wow, this is probably not fitting in the camera. It is a hair wrap, and I've had a bunch of different ones over time. This is my favorite one. I got a pack of 3 on Amazon. When your hair is wet, you don't want to wring it out and you don't want to fluff it with a towel because towels are so abrasive and you're actually making your hair frizzy when you do that. So when my hair is wet, I gently squeeze the water out of it, put my hair in it, maybe twist it once loosely just so it's like this, and then I clip it on the button and I let my hair sit like that for an hour and a half or 2 hours because my hair dries slowly. I would put this on your head and leave it on until your hair is maybe 80% dry. That will help with a lot of damage because you do not want to play with very wet hair. That is how you get frizzy. We're trying not to be frizzy, so. My next thing is for the days you're not washing your hair. I wear a shower cap, and I got this one on Amazon. It has a little tie in the front, which gives it that cuter turban look, because a lot of the ones that are just a bonnet make you look like an old lady. I need to stop saying things like this. But it came in this cute little daisy box. Don't know if I'm gonna put it back in the box. On the days that I don't wash my hair, I wear a shower cap because I don't want all the small hairs around my head and around the back of my neck to get wet. When you do that, you're making it so you'll have to use more heat when you go and style your hair again. So the best thing you can do is take your dry hair on the days you're not washing it, wrap it at the bottom, pull it up on your own head, pull on a shower cap that actually covers all of your hair, including around your neck and everything. So go for one that's bigger than your hair and bigger than your head. Find yourself a shower cap that actually keeps your hair dry. That's my third item. My fourth item is my favorite treatment for my hair, and that is Olaplex number 3. When we use heat, we do chemical treatments, dye our hair, we're stripping our hair. We're stripping our hair if we bleach it, but we're damaging our hair if we add chemicals to it. We're damaging our hair if we put it under high heat. Because remember, your hair is dead protein that your body is releasing. It's an indicator of health because it's the proteins that your body is creating. So if you're not putting good things into your body, you're not gonna get good things out. And that's a very, very unscientific explanation. But the fact that it's dead means that you can't rehabilitate the hair from within, because this was dead hair that my body made, I don't know, a year ago, 2 years probably from how long it is. The longer your hair, the older your hair. And the best thing you can do is use a treatment that will repair broken bonds that you've broken from temperature, from even climate exposure, from sun, from chlorine if you swim. This claims, and I think it works, to repair broken bonds in hair. So I think that it's the most impactful. And for a deep conditioner, I also like to just nourish my hair. I didn't grab it from the kitchen, but I just use a big old container of coconut oil because it has so much saturated fat in it. So if I'm gonna do a pre-shower treatment, I will slather my hair in coconut oil from the grocery store, plastic wrap it in a bun, and I look so crazy. Then I wash it out with my favorite shampoo, which is Olaplex 4, and the conditioner is Olaplex 5. They are pricey, but you can make a little go a long way because they get super sudsy and the conditioner is very thick. My favorite shampoo and conditioner, I've been using them for a couple years since I had to rehab my hair from being chemically straightened blonde, and a time I was also taking a lot of medication after surgery. My hair went through a lot and Olaplex helped me a lot. They also have a bond smoother, which is a leave-in treatment, and I like the idea that a hair product that you're using for styling is actually making your hair healthier instead of just making it look nicer. PSA, check the ingredients of the hair products you're using, because even if it says it will get rid of frizz or it will help your hair, whatever, it might just make it look better, but actually it's making your hair less healthy. I'm gonna put a list in the description below of good hair chemicals and bad hair chemicals. If you flip your products over, read through the ingredients list. If you find any of the bad chemicals, I recommend sacrificing said products and not using them anymore, because there's no point in using a styling product that's gonna make your actual hair less healthy. At least that's my mentality. Also for Olaplex 3, I realized I didn't tell you how to use it. I just told you that I like it and what it does. So before you shower, if it's not a coconut oil day, I like to alternate. If you want to do a treatment, just put it in your hair as many hours as you can before showering. So if I know I'm washing my hair on a Saturday and I have to do it before nighttime, I'll work out in the morning with this in my hair in a braid and leave it in my hair for like 5-6 hours throughout the morning, afternoon when I'm home. And then I'll wash it out when I wash my hair. And I feel like the longer you leave it in, the more your hair has an opportunity to absorb it. It's good to alternate between active ingredients treatments and heavy moisturizing masks for your hair. I like to use coconut oil, but you could use avocados, you could use mayonnaise. People use vinegar and honey for shine. There's so many things you can use. I'm really into using a natural fat for that. I used to use olive oil, so the only problem is the smell. So my next product is, when you get out of the shower, we just talked about how your hair is very fragile. If you have to comb it out at any point, we try to go for as dry as possible, but even when it's mostly dry, you don't want to tug, so you always want to use a product that's going to protect your hair from the damage of brushing it out. I like to use this perfecting spray from Living Proof. It has heat protection, it takes out the tangles, so I'll just use a wide tooth comb and ease it through my hair after coating it with this. Another one I'm really liking is from Mizani, which is the first time I'm hearing of this brand. It's new to Sephora too. It just strengthens the strands, so when you go through, it prevents damage. You can also just use this as a leave-in conditioner. I just blow dried my hair today, but I have keratin in it, which is why it's not insane. Usually I love my day 3 hair the most because the little bit of natural oils will make it not frizzy. So this says it has fennel seed oil and coconut oil in it. When you have curly hair, you don't want to disrupt the curl pattern, so I can't just rake a brush through it to get the oils from my scalp to the curls. So when you have a spray like this, you don't really have to mess with the curls that much in order to moisturize them. You can just spray your hair and kind of, you don't even have to, you could honestly just spray it and walk away. You've moisturized your hair without disrupting your curls. These both are very good to use when styling and nourishing your hair. If I hear from absolutely any of you that you're not using a heat protector, just unsubscribe. Just kidding, I just started this channel, don't unsubscribe. Please use a heat protector. My next item has to do with how you style your hair, and I think having the right brushes is so key. When I blow dry my hair, like to use ceramic brushes. Notice I have a big one and a small one. They still have hair in them, even though I tried to get it out. But the smaller one is for more detail work closer to my hairline, and the larger one is for the base of my hair. I will section it out into a bunch of small squares. I don't do full lines anymore because I end up catching the hair that's pulled up. Instead, I do little square areas like they do in salons, and I just watched them do it and decided that it's probably better, and that's probably why they do it. I just get like that much hair and put it on the brush and pull away, and that light tension is what makes the roots lay down. I also hold the blow dryer in the same direction that I'm pulling the hair so it's not frizzy. Flip it in, flip it out. You have to have curly brushes, rolly brushes. Make sure they're ceramic. Metal ones can get a little too hot and damage your hair as much as a straightener or more. If you just type ceramic into Amazon, I think I got them at Nordstrom or Nordstrom Rack. So the next important brush is a boar bristle brush. This one is from Sephora. It actually has the plasticky ones and the boar bristles, but the important thing is that it pulls the oil from the top of your scalp down your hair shaft, because when your hair gets oily at the roots, it's actually trying to nourish all of your hair. But if you just use a dry shampoo right away, you just wash it right away, you're washing away the oils that are beneficial to your hair and that will take away the frizz and that will keep your hair healthy. Every good hair oil is actually just mimicking the natural oils that your body produces on its own. So the best thing you can do is get a boar bristle brush, and on blowout day 2, 3, 4, 5, depending on how oily you are, I'm dry, but let's say for most people, maybe 2, 3, you take the boar bristle brush and lightly just move the oil all the way down your hair shaft to distribute it, especially your ends need it. They really, really need that oil. That will keep them not looking like dry hay. So definitely get one of these if you don't already have one. After you've already used a boar bristle brush and distributed the oil, if it still looks greasy at the roots, then you can use dry shampoo, and my next item will be my favorite dry shampoos. But one more brush that I think you need to have is a rat tail comb. So if you see my part is not perfect, it's because I didn't use one. If you want to get like a really pretty part or a zigzag part, it just makes you look very polished, and these are literally $2. It has a metal point on the end, and I don't feel like messing mine up right now, but you gently drag it straight back and it will separate all of your hair to either side, or however you want it, side part, middle part, whatever. It's just a great little tool to have, makes you look very polished, which we like. My next item is my favorite dry shampoo. Living Proof Perfect Hair Day Dry Shampoo is my favorite. I'm pretty loyal to this brand for hair products, for styling products too. I love the smell of this. It's not chemically, it's just fresh. And I also love that the dry shampoo particles are not chunky, because I don't know if you've ever tried the classic drugstore Batiste dry shampoo, and I used it as a teenager, I used it into college. Now that I'm an adult, I don't really want to go to work and have white visible buildup on my scalp. I like to look put together all the time, and I think that not being able to see your dry shampoo should be a basic criteria for picking it out. So this dry shampoo will really blend into your hair. It's a little expensive, but it does last me a long time, and I use dry shampoo twice a week. And they also have this bigger size now at Sephora. Also, this is a new one. I can tell you how much I like it, but I just love the concept of it so much. Bumble & Bumble's also a good hair brand. They developed this specifically for post-workout. So it's a mist, and it's supposed to take out the sweaty smelliness of gym hair if you're not washing your hair that day. Some days I can't pass up on a workout, but I also don't want to wash my hair. Especially on Sundays, I'll go with my friends to the gym. We'll do a workout class together, and then we're gonna go to brunch. But I don't have the kind of hair that I can just wash and go at the gym, because no one's gonna sit and wait for me for 2 hours while I do it. And I don't wanna walk around with a wet mop all day. So the fact that this specifically removes sweat and smell from your hair is awesome, because I can just work out, put this on the roots, kind of rough it in. Dry shampoo doesn't need to go through your whole hair. You just use it on the roots gently to absorb the oil, and then just pull the top back and go. And I really like having that ability. So these are my dry shampoos of choice. Next, I want to talk about styling products I think everybody should have. If you have curly hair that gets curly all the way up to your hairline and you can't get it, and you burn your forehead when you try to take an inch straightener and get it all the way up to your hairline, It's because the plates are too big. So I bought this 1/2-inch straightener. I've been pretty loyal to Chi straighteners over the years and they've served me really well. I never had one break. I use this 1/2-inch one and get all the way up to my roots and can just pull it out. It's also an awesome travel straightener because you can just throw it in your bag and it's so little. I think I got it at Best Buy, but it's really great. I don't know if you've ever noticed this, but a lot of times when you see girls with naturally curly hair that straighten their hair, you can see them when they walk away from you and the back of their head is all textured because they couldn't get close enough to their actual scalp with the straightener that they have. So when you get one that's like this, you can actually get up to your scalp and do it efficiently instead of going over it with a straightener that's too big so many times, burning your hair because you're trying to achieve a look. One more comment on the curly roots with straight hair look that I've worked very hard to not achieve over time. The best thing you can do is get 2 mirrors. So when you're looking in a mirror and you're doing your hair, get another mirror and put it behind you and angle that mirror sideways and you can see the back of your own head. And it is a game changer. That is the best thing I told you in this whole video. It is the game changer of game changers and you gotta do it because other people can see the back of your head, and I'm gonna tell you in all my advice videos, we don't care what other people think, but you should care if the back of your hair doesn't match the front of your hair. One other thing about straighteners before we move on, I purchased this straightening brush. I feel like straightening brushes and blow drying brushes are very trendy last year. I got this one from Sephora, and sorry, it also has hair in it. Ugh, I tried, but my hair's on everything, so it's fine. It's by a brand called Amika. It works very well to straighten the length of your hair, and yes, it does reduce the amount of time you spend, but I really like the polished look of when you take a straightener and you can bend the hair the way you want it to. So if you use a straightening brush, you don't have that kind of control, so your hair is just gonna be straight. That's one thing to consider if you're thinking of buying a straightening brush. Another thing to consider is that you don't get the same tension. So you're holding the brush and you section it off, but it's kind of just like gliding through your hair. If you have really textured hair and you want to get it straight or to achieve a certain look, you need tension, and you can't really get that tension with a straightening brush. I got one for my mom because she has limited range of motion in her hand, so if you have something that limits your ability to bend your wrist, amazing. But if you have a bending wrist and you want to use it to style your hair, maybe save the money on a straightening brush. My next item pertains to after you've straightened your hair, after you've styled your hair, curled it, kinked it, whatever you did to your hair. You don't want to mess up your style by using clips and using bands that leave an imprint in your hair. So I have found that these guys are my best friends when it comes to maintaining a style. I just straightened this hair and it will last me at least 7 days, maybe 8. Depending how much I work out and sweat. I just dropped one of them, but it's fine. I have all of these color curly hair bands. I find that the ring shape makes it so I don't have to do it as tight and it grips the hair. And also the fact that it pushes in different places doesn't give you a dent. So I always wear these when I run on weekdays or when I work out on weekdays and I want my hair out of my face, but I don't want a dent in my hair and I don't want to have to put more heat to it. And then the other most amazing thing are hair clips that don't dent your hair. They have this flat piece that doesn't leave a dent. I use them to style my hair. I use them when I'm doing my makeup. I swear they don't dent your hair, even fresh hair. So you can use them to keep your hair out of your face, whatever you need for workouts, for doing your makeup. They're really awesome. Definitely worth the like $5 that they cost. Speaking of hair, I also wear scrunchies as jewelry. I just love this little floof on my arm. I use them once in a while, but they're mostly an accessory. I'm the same way with sunglasses. I wear them as a hair accessory. And people are like, why do you not wear your sunglasses? And I'm like, because then I won't be able to see. That's so stupid. I feel really stupid saying that, but that's fine. My next is more about making yourself look put together once your hair has already been done. So I don't have it done right now because I have a middle part, but you know those styles where you pull your hair straight back, really severe? A really cool tip to make you look polished is to get this hair powder. So I got this on Amazon and it's like a reddish brown that matches my natural color. I don't know, the brand says May Cheer Pang Pang Hair Shadow. It's just some random brand, but I just take a little eyeshadow brush. I can't see myself, so I'm terrified to do this, but like you take some on the brush and you go into your hairline and you go like this. And so if you have an uneven hairline or zigzag or whatever, you'd be surprised how polished it makes you look to even out your hairline with a powder before going out. And it makes you look awesome in photos too. So It's not a thing you have to do all the time, but if you have an event and you know there'll be pictures, it's a really, really cool tip. So I recommend this. And obviously the brush didn't come with it. Just use an eyeshadow brush. Last but definitely not least, hair vitamins. There's a whole host of vitamins that help you maintain healthy hair. You should absolutely be taking biotin. I'm sure you've heard of it before. I've probably been taking it for 15 years. It's when you see like hair, skin, and nails vitamins. It's good for all of those things. It's cheap. This whole bottle is like $10 for this massive thing. It's like 240 capsules of a very high concentration. And the good thing is it's water soluble, so if you take too much biotin, you will pee it out. Because vitamins that are fat soluble, you can reach a level of toxicity because your body can hold on to too much of it and not be able to process it. But if you take too much of a water soluble vitamin, your body will use as much as it can and pee out the rest, which is fine. The reason I'm saying that is because I take this 10,000 micrograms of biotin every day, and I also take a multivitamin. So I just had to make sure it's safe. You never wanna just take vitamins without thinking about whether or not your body can handle them. So definitely get yourself some biotin. For specific hair only vitamins, I have these on Amazon, subscribe and save. I like them. I haven't stopped them long enough to know how much of a difference they're making, but my hair does grow very fast. It grows very healthy. You take 2 a day and it stimulates hair growth, and so far I like them. I always want to take a hair vitamin. I've heard people say really amazing things about Hum too, H-U-M, but I haven't tried them personally, so I can't say how I feel about them, but I do recommend Hair Affinity. I just think everyone should be taking some sort of hair vitamin. So if you don't really want to commit to something like this or Hum that's like a little pricier, just get biotin and take biotin. It's so cheap, it's so easy, and you will see a difference. Like your nails will grow very fast, and the only thing that's bad for that is your gel manicure growing out, but it's really good for your body. So you will like the benefits that it brings, hopefully. So thanks for sticking with me. I hope you learned some things about hair. If you want to share anything with me, please let me know in the comments below. I am always learning. And of course, there's more girl talk to come soon. A lot of shopping related top 10s that I'm excited to share with you guys. So I will talk to you so soon. Bye for now.